Well, hello. A little more Astro nostalgia. The Astroworld Carousel. Alpine Village Carousel, sometimes it's called too. Now, it's going to be strange because, if you can remember back, I thought the Looping Starship was kind of boring. And the Oak Twister, kind of boring. So why am I talking about a carousel? Yes, no, it was cool. A lot of people don't realize the carousel that was in Astroworld, the original carousel. It was built in 1895. It was actually not a brand, when Park opened in 1968, it wasn't a brand new carousel. It was built 1895. It was kind of a combination of two different carousels. But all the animals on this carousel were carved wood. And it had a lot of history because they did come from two different carousels, and they were combined in one carousel. The organ that played was an original organ that played the music. That is some cool stuff. They had some horses, they had some zebras, some lions. They had a hippocampus. It was a half horse, half fish looking creature. The outer ring was stationary. The animals were stationary. The inner ring, those, I think they call them jumping horses, or jumping, they undulated. But this carousel was an original carousel from 1895. It stayed open from 1968 because it actually had passed down different parks. Up near Pennsylvania, I think 1942 was at a park that closed, and it got bounced around a little bit. And then finally, when Astroworld opened, it was brought to Astroworld, and it stayed functioning up until closure in 2005, where it was then bought at auction, and now is now located at a carousel museum. It's been fully restored. I like to do it. I can't remember offhand where I'll put it in the comment thing, in the thing. But I would like to see it again in with my own eyes. But tradition. My brain says around 10 o'clock we had fireworks at Astroworld. When I go to Astroworld, before the fireworks, because when fireworks lit off, all the rides were closed, and that was pretty much it, from what I remember. So I always timed it before the rides closed. I always had one go around on the carousel. And then we go to the vantage point. They had no overheads, and you can see the fireworks and everything. And it's kind of cool. It's an Astroworld tradition. But it was a Dunsel carousel, 1895. And I'm glad it was. I'm glad it has now been restored in the museum. Because so many rides at Astroworld got torn down after the park. Some rides got transferred out, never rebuilt. The Viper gone, Batman Escape gone, Freeze Lightning gone. I mean, these rides were shipped out to be reassembled somewhere else, and it just never happened. The only rides that I can recall offhand that's actually still a functioning ride, Mindbender, as something else, was kind of lackluster. The Texas Tornado, that's been relocated. It's still functioning. I believe it's in Canada. I think it was. And another ride that we had here that didn't like humidity. It got sold and brought somewhere else. That had like 5 loops in it, something like that. I can't. Serial Thriller. Yeah, Serial Thriller. It was relocated. But every other ride, XLRA, Viper, Excalibur, of course, is gone. Texas Cyclone, gone. So yeah, it's kind of sad, but yes, this carousel, it's been restored. I don't know if it's actually you can get on it and ride it, because it's at a carousel museum. But yeah, at least it's restored. At least it's still intact. I do believe one of the horses, because all these animals on this carousel are carved wood. So one of the horses was carved, and tradition was whenever they carved a horse for a company building the carousel, they would carve in the initials of the company buying the horse or buying the animal. And from what I hear, one of the horses still has the initials carved into it from the original manufacturer. So cool stuff. But yeah, that was that's kind of even the pipe music, the pipe organ. Now I do believe the pipe organ was originally sold off. I'm not sure the location of it now, but the pipe organ and the ride itself kind of split. It went in different directions. For what I remember, I don't know what year it was sold off. It was pre-park closing or during park closing. But all my memories of riding this was there's that pipe organ in the you can hear the pipe organ music going as it went around. So that's some great memories there. Great memories there, man. Happy Jet Ski.